A bishop in Central California is urging Catholics not to take the COVID-19 vaccine when it is available, citing ethical concerns. In a video shared this week by the Diocese of Fresno, Bishop Joseph Brennan says embryonic stem cells were used in the development of the vaccine. NewsNation correspondent Nancy Liu is live for us in Santa Monica with that story tonight. Nancy?
And Marnie, it's a bit of mixed messaging for the faithful regarding the COVID vaccine. The Bishop of Fresno, he leads more than 1 million Catholics, and he's told them not to jump on the vaccine bandwagon due to ethical concerns. And he specifically singles out the company in the news today and at the forefront.
I must tell you that there are some very serious problems with a number of the vaccines, including the Pfizer vaccine that is being promoted as we speak.
In a message posted to the Diocese of Fresno website this week, Bishop Joseph Brennan urged Catholics not to take the COVID vaccine if its development involved the use of fetal cells.
I won't be able to take a vaccine. I just won't, brothers and sisters, and I encourage you not to. If it was developed with material from stem cells that were derived from a baby that was aborted, or material that was cast off from artificial insemination of a human embryo, it's morally unacceptable for us.
Bishop Brennan was not available for comment today, but Pfizer has said its vaccine is developed without fetal or embryonic cells. The National Catholic Bioethics Center has been tracking and analyzing the process.
It is not associated with abortion-derived cell lines in terms of its development, in terms of its production. And the only really ethical taint associated with it is the confirmatory testing that was done, which uses the HEK, the human embryonic kidney cell line.
The bioethicist described it as a double checking of effectiveness, which was far removed from production.
There's no moral issue there for Catholics.
Dr. Gracie Christie of the Catholic Association calls the vaccine ethically safe.
If there was a moment at some time in the production early on of the vaccine or the development of the vaccine when these lines were used, we are so far removed from it as consumers that we have no ethical responsibility or any ethical fault if we use the vaccine.
Bishop Brennan mentions that other vaccines are still in development that are completely clear of lines linked to fetal cells. With people of all faiths eager to return to their houses of worship, Dr. Christie notes that the Bishop of Fresno does not lead all Catholics.
We need to be very careful with our moral theology and also our science and make sure we arrive at the right conclusion and not get confused.
It would be an individual choice, right? I mean, they would have to look inside their consciences and decide if they're comfortable or not with that very tangential relationship to abortion.
And two pro-life groups, including the John Paul II Medical Institute, have listed the Pfizer and Moderna vaccines as ethically uncontroversial. Reporting live from Santa Monica, Nancy Liu, NewsNation.